2. The Pro-chancellor and Chairman of Council, the Vice-chancellor, distinguished members of Council, principal officers of our university, provost of colleges, deans of faculties, heads of department and units, distinguished members of Senate, my colleagues, the gentlemen of the press, specially invited guests, ladies and gentlemen. We'd like to welcome all of us here to the second phase of the program we have today. In the morning, we had the press conference addressed by the Vice-Chancellor. But now we have the formal launch and unveiling of anniversary logo of the 60th anniversary, holding today, Tuesday, the 8th day in the month of June, the year of the Lord 2021, at this spacious Oduduwa Hall. Permit me, ladies and gentlemen, to obey the dictates of protocol as I ask all of us to give honor to our country, Nigeria, as we stand for the national anthem. Now, please, we can stand, but please, there is going to be a new version, a new edition. The national anthem will be sung by just one person, Motorayo Olumoyiwa, and the university anthem will be sung by Deborah Christopher, Ajayi Jonathan, and Motorayo Olumoyiwa. Motorayo Olumoyiwa, where are you?
To serve for the
please will remain standing for great event. Great Ife. Great. Remember, two. Article. All courtesies duly extended. Permit me to introduce to us great personalities, and I want to start from the members of council of our university. The chairman of council, the pro-chancellor and chairman of council is here. Owile Oscar Udoji. Please, let's put hands together as the chairman acknowledges chairs for us. Mr. Abdulatif Babata. Please, there is no law that says we should not clap in the afternoon in OAU. And of course, Alhaji Saidu Bako Gumel. Captain Balaji Bring, Right Honorable Ujen Udo, Mrs. V. O. Luke, Professor Gwenga Alebiowo, Professor A. A. Adebayo, Professor T. O. Oyedele, Professor T. Esan, Dr. Oye Babati May, Dr. Julius Ayinde, and the president of the Great Ife Worldwide, Engineer Wale Olale. We have the Deputy Vice Chancellor, Academic Professor Simeon Bamire, the Deputy Vice Chancellor, Administration, Professor Chris Ajila, the University Registrar, Mrs. Margaret Omosule. We have the University Librarian, Dr. Zaki Ozubutuashe. May I also introduce the bursar of the university, Mr. Samson Ayoshino. I can see the provost there, PG College Professor Oyedele, Olaleye, sorry. The provost, College of Health Sciences, Dr. Professor Khalide Jadwala. The chairperson, Committee of Deans is here, Professor Bola Babalola. Yes, I would like to introduce to us a former Vice Chancellor of this university, who was the Vice Chancellor between the year 2006 to 2011. A renowned Professor of Agricultural Engineering, Professor Michael Oladimeji Faboro. Please, I may not see us clearly, but I recognize all the deans here, the deans of faculty, the dean student affairs, and the heads of department and unit here. Please, because of time, you all are highly appreciated for coming. And you are all officially recognized. Ladies and gentlemen, without wasting any time, we would like to call a manual of parade. And after that, the welcome address by the chairman, 60th Anniversary Committee, Professor Charles Okeje. Manuel, are they around here? Larry, are they there? Now, please, I call on the chairman, 60th Anniversary Committee, Professor Charles Okeje, to please come forward here. And if the members of the Department of Dramatic Arts are around, please get set. Department of Dramatic Arts, before we go to the Vice Chancellor's address. Please, let's appreciate the chairman, 60th Anniversary Committee, Professor Charles Okeje. greatest of the greatest Ife. Greatest of the greatest of the greatest Ife. I'd like to stand on the protocol already established by the MC to warmly welcome all our distinguished guests to this special occasion. 60 years is really a major stride in the life of an individual as well as in the life of an institution like ours. And we have every reason to thank God for it. So on behalf of myself and members of the 60th Anniversary Committee, I would like to welcome you very, very warmly. Please give yourselves a round of applause. I do not have much to say other than to acknowledge the support that my committee received in organizing this event. It's been truly, truly amazing, the support we received from the Vice Chancellor and members of the management team. And I'd like to really put this on record today. Thank you very much. When we met when the Vice Chancellor gave a press conference in Lagos, one of the issues that he drew attention to was about the need for old boys and girls of the university that have distinguished themselves in different fields of life, in different fields of endeavor, across all the continents of the world, to use the opportunity of the 60th anniversary to embark on another sojourn back home to Ife. And the responsibility that he's given me and my team members for these celebrations is that we should make everything possible for this to happen. So we are using this opportunity to let our great alumni community worldwide to find time in this period to visit the university. It is no longer feasible, it should no longer be the case that you will wait for your university to beckon at you. This is the time for every one of us to come back to the university, ask what can we do for the university, and support the university as much as possible. So thank you very much, for Mr. Vice Chancellor, for that charge. And I'm sure that I speak the minds of all, old boys and girls of this university. And myself, an old boy of this university. Triple times old boy, if you know what that means. So I'm very, very sure that this charge, everyone around the world have had it. And I'm hopeful and confident that this will be the case. I don't have much words to say. In my place, they say, when the big masquerade wants to speak, the small masquerade should not actually take too much time. So I will yield the floor to our invite the Pro-chancellor.
Yes, please, let's appreciate Professor Charles Okeje, the renowned Professor of International Relations. Yes, Dramatic Art, are you set here? Dramatic Art, are you ready? Okay, please come on board.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. All protocol duly observed. It is time for the Department of Dramatic Arts to feature in this Diamond Anniversary. And we want to please beg our brothers in music to please leave the stage for us. You leave your equipment there. We're not going to tamper with them. For just leave the stage for us to perform. Thank you very much as you do that. Yes, so enough of the grammar. We are going to entertain ourselves. Now, me be professor of Pidgin English. Me I be alumnus of this university too. I am proud to be one of the alumni of Great Ife, an alumnus of the university. Everybody sabi speak Pidgin English. English language, it get too many irregular verbs. I am, I was, we are, they were. No. Pidgin English no get irregular verb, na regular, so very easy to understand. I be, you be, we be, them be. English language, I was at your place yesterday. Pidgin English, I come your place yesterday. Will you be at home tomorrow? You go to the house tomorrow. Very easy to understand. So, not too much Turenchi. Just blow the thing as you like. Regular verbs, people will understand. Jesus said, please be still. Jesus said, tempen. No tension. Tempen. Give the Lord a waiver. It's not gonna clap for Jesus. Not gonna do bye-bye to Jesus. Now we get Pidgin now. Person won't come down for bus stop. You go say, oh, wow. If there be two, you say, oh, was. If you go Benin, you won't come down for bus. If you be Yoruba, don't say, oh, wow. They'll just look you. If you won't come down, just say, Ide. Or dropping. If you go Benue, no say, oh, wow. No say, Ide. No say, dropping. If you won't come down, just knock the bus. And driver will stop. Now, so one girl, he come school for here. If they go down, he won't come down for women hostel. You see, for worry, the thing different. Worry when you won't come down for your bus stop. No say over, no say a day, no say no knock. Just say march. And driver go apply brakes. So this girl come from worry, he won't come down for women hostel. As they reach where they go, they say driver march. The driver still they go. He said, driver march now. Driver still they go, they blow Yoruba, they go. Then the guy said, Soti, they worry you for head. I said, march now. Driver still they go, and so they carry the girl reach Bayfair bus stop. Now come tell driver, say, oh, wow. Before the driver come down. So ladies and gentlemen, I want us to give way for the Department of Dramatic Arts as they come out with a wonderful performance. I want you to sit back, relax, as we're going to entertain you, especially at Ife, Great Ife at 60. We love this day, we celebrate this day. With the Vice-Chancellor, it is not for nothing that he is the Vice-Chancellor to witness this epoch-making event. We celebrate with him. He is a bridge. He is the bridge between the old school and the new school. The Vice-Chancellor is old school turned new school. Well, I don't know, I could tell you now. He don't use slate, that's why I get good handwriting. Now they use computer. He don't watch black and white, now they watch color television. In short, the man enter lorry during a time, now they use better vehicle. When their television spoil long time ago, if Papa give him Ojuka, he carry the television from Owo go Ibadan to go repair. I know they lie now, if na ask I go tell you now. You see, but now if your television spoil, repairer dey nearby. But during his days as old school, he carry the thing go Ibadan for repair. I beg you to clap for VC. All right, ladies and gentlemen, time for the Department of Dramatic Arts.
Yes, please, let's appreciate that. Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, permit me to recognize the presence of our colleagues from the IRT, Institute of Agricultural Research and Training in Ibadan. We have the director. The team is led by the director, Professor Veronica Obatolu. Madam, where are you? Please, let our applause be gender sensitive. And we also have the former director of the immediate past director of the institute, Professor James Adedono. And of course, I have my brother, my friend, my colleague here, the PRO of the institute, Dr. Amusa. Amusa. Titiwan is not son, Titiwan is son. Dr. Amusa is also part of the Media and Publicity Subcommittee of the 60th anniversary. He's been coming all the way from Ibadan to be with us in this meeting. Please, let's appreciate him loud and clear. Thank you very much, my brother. Now, please, I have the instruction to please make this event very snappy. We may not be able to call all of us that have been slated to be here. For those who are conversant with this university, you know that we have inaugural lecture here by 6, and we want this place by 5 o'clock. So we want everything here, tidied up. Ladies and gentlemen, let me call on the Vice-Chancellor, Professor Eyitokwe Ogumorede, to deliver his address. Larry.
Well, thank you very much. The PRO said I should come and deliver an inaugural address. There is an inaugural lecture here, so I'm not going to later today, so this will not be an inaugural address. But just to highlight a few things. But before I do that, I must recognize the presence of the Pro-chancellor and chairman of our council, Owele Oscar Udoji, who has graciously accepted, to be here, for this very great occasion. We also have our council members, that are here, our external council members, and then our internal council members. Because of time, I will not be able to start mentioning all the names, but they have all been introduced. We recognize your presence here, sir, and we are quite happy that you are still able to stay with us in spite of your very busy schedule. We also have the provost of the colleges here, and we have the deans, we have the heads of departments, we have the professors, we have our great alumni, all over the world, those that are here with us and those that are actually joining us virtually. And I must also appreciate those who are here as staff of the university, the great staff of Obafemi Awolowo University, and our students, the great Ife students. Without you, I've always been repeating this, without our students, there won't be a university. So great Ife students, we appreciate you. Great Ife! Great Ife! Great Ife! The gentlemen of the press, we appreciate your presence in our midst, and we thank you for the support which we have enjoyed over the years. We are here also because there had been a number of things over the last 6 decades. And I must also appreciate that the IAR1T, Ibadan, had always been a part of this, and I'm quite happy that they are here in full force. They are all here with us, and we appreciate that. Adeyemi College of Education has also been part of Obafemi Awolowo University. We are here for the formal launch and unveiling of the anniversary logo. And the main address for this, the chairman of our council and the pro-chancellor will be giving that address. But let me say here that over the last 60 years, Obafemi Awolowo University has achieved a lot. And if you want to see this and you want to know, just look at any part of the Nigerian system. You will find that the major people there are products of Obafemi Awolowo University. So the university over the years has been achieving the main purpose for which it was established, and is worth celebrating. But the major issue here is not just that we are celebrating, we are trying to reposition the university, for greater exploits in the next 60 years. So what we are celebrating our achievements of the past, but we are also repositioning the university for greater achievements in the future, and that is the essence of all this. So the MC said something here. He said that the Vice Chancellor is a product of is in between the old and the new. And he said the Vice Chancellor took a television set to Ibadan from Owo for repairs. It's not just joking, it actually happened. So because as at that time there was no place in Ondo State for anybody to repair any television set. In fact, there were very few television sets, and it was black and white. They start operating at 4 p.m. and then you wait until 4:30. They just put lines from 4 to 4:30, and at 4:30 then they open the station. So when you see the lines there, you know that in another 30 minutes or so they will start transmission. So, and we used to have programs from Benin. At that time there was NTV Benin or something like that. So when there is a problem with the TV, I had to take it most of the time to Ibadan, because there used to be this Zabadin at Okebola. And so you take it to Zabadin, Zabadin will repair, and I will have to wait and take the television back to Owo. So it's really a true story. So So that tells us that, look, there is always a chance of going modern. So if that is happening at that time, you can imagine, we are talking of the early 70s now. You can imagine where we were in 1961 when our founding fathers established this university. So now we are 2021, we must look ahead and see what is going to happen. Between 2020 and 2021, there has been a lot of differences. The way we teach, the way we examine, the way we conduct our practicals, everything over just 1 or 2 years has actually changed dramatically, and that is what we are trying to do. We are celebrating, but we are repositioning the university. So I want to thank you very much for being part of this. It's a year, these activities will continue until December 2021. So, and each and every one of us, all faculties, all departments, we have the opportunity to showcase what they have been able to do over the last 60 years and what they intend to do, in the next 40 to 60 years. So it's a year-long, let me say, it's a celebration that will continue until our convocation, in December. So, and I enjoin each and every one of us to think of what we're going to do if we have not done so already, and the university will continue to support all those endeavors. We thank you very much on behalf of the management, the staff, the students of Obafemi Awolowo University. We thank you for being part of this. And as you are doing this, my prayer is also that all of us will be celebrated by the grace of God. So thank you very much.
Yes, thank you very much, the Vice Chancellor. Now the performance by the music department. I'm ending this program by 3 latest, as instructed by the Vice Chancellor. So we must do everything in a snappy manner. The performance now by the music department. I give you 10 minutes because we still have some other assignments here, and everything will be done within a space of 45 minutes. Music department. Two minutes gone now. Obafemi Awolowo University, Ile-Ife. Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, the Pro-chancellor was looking at them and thinking of what he would do to them or for them personally. I think he would clap for the Pro-chancellor. He's impressed by the way, like when Owele watches children like not speaking out, something grandiloquent is going on in his mind. If I were you, I would say, I would stand up and thank the Pro-chancellor in advance. Put your hands together for the Pro-chancellor and Chairman of Council. He's a father himself, a father in a million, a grandfather who knows the importance of children. Thank you very much for appreciating talent, sir. We thank God for your life. Please, with due respect, before I call on the Pro-chancellor and Chairman of Council, please stand up. I don't like it. Please. Please, shall we please put our hands together for him? I was imagining that someone is coming to us.
Thank you very much. Thank you, MC. Before I start, I'd like to tell you a short story. We have students of grade Ife here. This is for you. Don't worry too much about how you start in life. It has little or no bearing to what you become in life. I'll tell you my short story. I started my secondary school at Christ the King College, Onitsha, before the Civil War. And in those days, we had 1A, 1B, and 1C. If you're in A, you're supposed to be very, very bright. And the principal then, the late Father Tabo, will come to us and say, those in 1A will become doctors, professors. Those in B will turn out to be lecturers, few lawyers, and those in C, Lord have mercy. Lo and behold, I was in C. Sitting next to me was a gentleman by the name of Olisa Bakova, now an SAN. In school, we normally have a class that we join A, B, and C together. And in that class, the principal is in charge of that class. And when he comes to me, he'll say, Udoji, even if I knew the answer would just fly away. Because I was so scared. Because in his sultan, he has a cane, a long cane. And he really dealt with me. So now, when I left Christ the King College, I finished my school in Nairobi, Kenya, St. Mary's School. Then I went to the US. My first semester there, economics, A, statistics, A, history, A. So I sent the report to my father. And my father said, is this your report? My son, tell me the truth. Whose report is this? I said, that is my report. The reason is that over here, they don't beat us. But then, in the 70s, in the 60s and 70s, the principal can beat you as much as he liked. Now, what I'm saying is that don't worry too much about how you start. What matters most is how you end up. So some of you might be like me in those days. So what matters is where you're going, make sure of where you're going, and make sure you reach there. Now my address. Address of the Pro-chancellor and Chairman of Council,
of Obafemi Awolowo University, Ile-Ife, at the Foundation Day commemorative event of the Diamond Jubilee celebration held on Tuesday, 8 June 2021. The Vice-Chancellor, Deputy Vice-Chancellor, Registrar, and all principal officers of the university here seated, members of council, provosts and deans, heads of departments and units, distinguished guests and alumni, professors and members of the university community, ladies and gentlemen. Great Ife! Great Ife! Great Ife! I consider it a great and privileged time for this council to be in place in this university. A time, another milestone is being attained, the history of this institution of pride, not only for Nigeria, but also the entire continent of Africa. In fact, it is most remarkable that we are all here at the Obafemi Awolowo University, turned 60 diamond years, 60 years of impeccable growth, giant strides, 60 years of valiant contribution to the universe of knowledge. 60 lofty steps with incredible generational footprints, 60 years of sublime legacies, 60 years of innovative leadership and excellent scholarship. At age 60, one is mature and experienced, having gone through the vagaries of vicissitudes of life. One is wiser, resilient, and has been through the ages, the promises, pain, sweetness of attaining greatness. Yet, this celebration, more than anything else, is to renew and rededicate our commitment to nurturing the seed of learning and culture that this university embodies. I know I speak on behalf of my other colleagues, distinguished members of council, all of us newly appointed, that the university can be assured that we shall leave no stone unturned in working with and supporting the university administration. We are more than determined to contribute to uplifting this institution from greatness to more greatness. In the 2 days I arrived, attending the interdenominational church service to start the Diamond Jubilee celebration, and also chairing the first meeting in the life of this council only yesterday. I've already seen early signs of the quality stuff that the university is made of. I am indeed impressed by the institutional thinking behind current efforts of the university administration. I pay special tribute to the foresight and dedication of the founding parents of this university for birthing a truly world-class university, Great Ife. Their vision has continued to reproduce catalysts and change agents that are transforming society in various fields. I also pay tribute to all those who have led this great citadel of learning since its inception to date. I would like to make our current Vice-Chancellor, Professor Eitope Ogunbodede, a point of contact to show our deepest appreciation for the hard work and selfless service to the university community, our country, Nigeria, and the entire world. Of course, it could only be providence that I stand before you today as your Pro-chancellor and Chairman of Council. I promise to follow the traditions of those men, sadly, no woman for now, that came before me to lead with utmost commitment and care. There is no doubt that the public university system in our dear country is at a major crossroads. I know that we would all want a better public university system, the type that is well positioned to train world-class manpower for the country with cutting edge of teaching and learning. We want a public university system that is at the forefront of responding to and tackling the myriad challenges of national development. To achieve this is as much a responsibility of government as it is that of every citizen. I dare say, permit me, that the challenge of revamping the university system in Nigeria to make it responsive to the changing imperatives of the 21st century is too important to be left to government, but certainly also too dangerous to be left in private hands, unregulated. My belief is that all stakeholders, government and citizens alike, would rise up to the task of pulling our university back from the brinks. I would like, ladies and gentlemen, to make special note on the important role that the old boys and girls of this university can and should play. I know that age 60, this university has produced old boys and girls that occupy prominent positions across all fields of endeavor in all continents of the world. This is the time for the university to reach out to them, not just because we have needs, but also to carefully cultivate and keep them abreast of developments in the university. More importantly, I call on all great IFA alumni at home and abroad in all walks of life to stand up and be counted. I believe that our alumni community should not want to be called upon, but should more proactively approach and give back generously to the university. I'm proud of the fact that our products represent a shining light all over the world, helping to build a respected and respectable profile reputation that inspires the courage on our part to do more. For generations aspiring to come to life, current students, alumni and staff, we owe it to each other to preserve a sense of community and loyalty to a university that stands out among its peers and give us reasons to celebrate her. As we look forward to the great events scheduled to mark this anniversary, I'd like to once again congratulate the Vice-Chancellor and his team, members of his 60th anniversary, and the entire university community. Before I end, I'd like to assure the students that we have plans to develop your living environment. We have plans to build more hostels, to renovate the hostels and make it more habitable. We assure you that by the end of this year, you'll see a lot of improvements. We have, because I personally believe if you have a very, very good environment, you'll study harder. Before I took up this job, I went online to look at the University of Ife, OAU, and I found the living accommodation a bit below par. That and other things we promised to do, all of them, the most important, the living environment, will be done before the end of this year. We are also going to have a good relationship with all the organizations, the students, the teachers, the staff, and we assure you, on behalf of my council members, our utmost cooperation to see that everything works out well. Thank you very much and wish you all a good day. Thank you.
Please let's give it much louder to the Pro-chancellor and to Madam Council. But the next thing here is the unveiling of the 60th anniversary logo. Official unveiling. Please, the logo, where is it? Mr. Sanusi. arranged there by the security unit of our university. You can see that they look like as if today is October 1st, where we have the members of the armed forces on solid parade. It is part of your right. Put your hands together for them. Now, please, the unveiling will be done by the Pro-chancellor and the Vice-chancellor. May I humbly request the two to please move to that place. Camera, please do me a favor. You are blocking the members of council, and these are members of the highest ruling body of the university. The Pro-chancellor, sir. May I humbly invite you to lead the Vice-chancellor. Now, camera, please. Now, put your hands together, ladies and gentlemen. May I ask the members of council to please join them here. The members of council to please join. The 60th anniversary logo, please. Council here. Now, camera. And please, after this, the internal members of council should please get set. But internal members of council, please join them after this. Yes, thank you very much. Please, the external members of council can leave now, leaving the Pro-chancellor and the Vice-chancellor. The internal members of council to please join. Please, may I request the provost of colleges to please stand by. And after that, the team from IR&T, to please get set. Oh yeah, camera, please. Thank you very much. Please, let's make it snappy. Yes, sir. All former members of council, please come. All former members of council to please come forward to join them. All former members of council, Professor Shueton. Thank you, ma'am. All former members of council. All former members of council. Then the team from IR&T, are they around? IR&T, please come. Professor Batolu, Professor James Adedun, and all other teams from here, sir. IR&T. Yes, thank you very much. Have you taken Mrs. Shueton, Professor Shueton? Are you done, ma'am? Please, you can leave, ma'am. Thank you very much, ma'am. The members of IR&T, put your hands together for them. They came all the way from Ibadan. Thank you very much. Yes, may I have all the deans in the house, the deans of faculties. The deans of faculties, please let's. Of faculty. You didn't join them. Faculty. Please, Great Ife alumni, if you are here. Thank you very much.
This is a great day, a wonderful day made by the dear Lord. Ife is 60. To cut the cake here with us, we have the chairman of the governing council, Owele Oscar Udoji, and the vice chancellor of the university, Professor Eyitope Ogubodede. To cut this cake, we are going to spell OAU at 60. OAU at 60. So we will start. O A U A T S I X T Y OAU at 60. So I'm going to call on other members of the governing council to join the VC and the chairman of council to call the cake. Members of the governing council, please move forward. Pro-chancellor to cut the cake. The provost of colleges and the deans of faculties, please move forward and join in cutting the cake. Thank you. Former members of Governing Council who are here, please join the chairman and the vice chancellor to cut the cake. Former members of the Governing Council who are here. Okay, the team from IR&T. The team from IR&T, meanwhile security department should get ready. Of directors, here present directors of units and different departments, directors in the registry, directors in the bursary, and directors in the different units. Please move forward.
Please. Now, what you do is this. Now, please, the student volunteers, where are you? Okay. Thank you. We are done. Thank you. Please, members of Dramatic Arts Department that performed, Dramatic Arts, please come forward quickly. Dramatic Arts, quickly. Dramatic Arts. Lower, please. Dramatic Arts, where are the other members? Members of cast of the Dramatic Art Department that performed, where please make it snappy. Dramatic Arts. Dramatic Arts now. Please. Dramatic Arts. Okay. Kegaite, please come and take photograph with the Pro-chancellor and chairman of council and the vice-chancellor. Then after that, you start your performance. Okay. Dear. Please, officers of the unions, if you are here, officers of the unions, if you are here, please come forward. Officers of different unions, different staff unions on campus. Okay. None is here. Thank you. Oh yeah, please, Kegaite, your performance. Thank you, sir. You can go and sit down, sir. Thank you, sir. Oh yeah, please, come and take my group. 5 minutes.
Ajankolo dùgbẹ́. Ajankolo dùgbẹ́. Àwa máa ti rúbọ ẹbọ màmá fín o.
Ajankolo dùgbẹ́.
Ọbáfẹ́mi Awólọ́wọ̀ yunifásitì ti rúbọ ẹbọ màmá fín o. Àní OAU máa ti rúbọ ẹbọ màmá fín o.
Ajankolo dùgbẹ́.
Bọ̀pọ̀ bá rí wa lóde ta níwọ̀ rẹ̀ gálíà. Bọ̀pọ̀ bá rí wa lóde ta mí de capito. Bẹ́ẹ̀ bá rí wa lóde ta mí ṣe daisies belong o. Àwa máa ní o lẹ́gbẹ̀rẹ́ lẹ́mú omiye. Romiye o. Agbede o. Lẹ́gbẹ̀rẹ́ lẹ́mú.
Out of the supremacy comrade. Alcohol. Lami Turuku. Chairperson to Baba in day to marry. Still very much active within the realms, circumference, jurisdiction of those social cultural powers bestowed lambasted and crashed on my endo and exoskeleton by the World Council of Chairpersons, World Council of Elders, and that of Obafemi Awolowo in parentheses. That is to say, Oba Awon University. As we all know, there are only 2 universities in Nigeria: Obafemi Awolowo University and the rest. I do ever do conjure, invoke the fathers of all the spirits and all the spiritual realms in the Gadlakala to hereby join us as we declare this generation open by the wages of direct. To God may be a chief, I have seriously landed.
That is the chief.
Eré màá ti yá.
Wá jíjó wa.
Eré kọ́mradọ̀. Wá jíjó wa. Ẹgbẹ́ lẹ́mú máa wù mí púpọ̀.
Ẹgbẹ́ lẹ́mú máa wù mí yéye. Máa jó.
Gbogbo chancellors, in fact all protocols newly observed á kéré pátápátá. Eré màá ti yá.
Wá jíjó wa.
Eré màá ti yá.
Wá jíjó wa. Ẹgbẹ́ lẹ́mú máa wù mí púpọ̀. Ẹgbẹ́ lẹ́mú máa wù mí
fẹ́ ijó màyà o. Ijó màyà o. Ẹja ṣeré o. Eré màyà o. Eré màyà o. Eré màyà o. Bóyá ọ̀gbìn ti fẹ́ tàbí rékè. Ọ̀gbìn ti fẹ́ tàbí rékè o. Àní gbogbo ọ̀gbìn ti fẹ́ tàbí rékè. Gbogbo yín fẹ́ tàbí rékè o. Abẹ́bẹ́ o, abẹ́bẹ́. Abẹ́bẹ́ o, abẹ́bẹ́. Mami water si make I no call am water o. I call am water, I say something o. Oya súnmọ́ yàrá ìyá bèbí déédé o. Adé súnmọ́ yàrá ìyá bèbí water water o. Oya ọmọ kìrìtì fẹ́ èwo lè wo. Kìrìtì fẹ́ èwo lè wo. Oya èwo lè wo, èwo lè wo. Èwo lè wo, èwo lè wo. Èwo lè wo. Ó ní rọ̀gàdélé má yàgbé gbogbo. Rọ̀gàdélé má yàgbé gbogbo. Rọ̀gàdélé má yàgbé gbogbo. Àjàkú olódùgbẹ̀dùgbẹ̀ àwa ti rúbọ ẹ̀bọ̀ màmá fi o. Lónìí o. Ìrẹ́ olóko. Orísun. Elédùmarè wá tó wọ̀ lẹ́nu bí o. Ìwọ ọ̀yẹ̀là bàbá wa lànà rere kò rí o. Èmi rí bá ti ṣe o. Kàlọ́ ọ̀nà gbé ká. Káwa lówó lọ́wọ́. Káwa ní ìgbà tí yò. Ẹ̀ẹ́dẹ́gbà wa bẹ̀rẹ̀ fọ̀nà wa o. Ire lónìí o. Èyí lọ́pọ̀. Oya afaira ọjọ́ báyọ̀ àárírè o. Ó wá dà fàìlà.
As that is going on, I humbly want to invite the Vice Chancellor.
Àbí
announce that there used to be the shrine at the old Buka. And then something happened, and then that place had to move. There is another move to get you a befitting shrine. And I want to tell you that that is supported by one of the serving governors now, who was actually a world songito while he was here as a student. So he has given his promise, and we have allocated the land, and that we will have a befitting structure. He's also being supported by a first lady in one of the neighboring states. She also was part of this, and they have said that within the next 1 year, they want to see a befitting structure for the Kegite Club. So I think that is very great news. So congratulations, and thank you very much for being part of this.
Supreme Comrade, I won't worry, Lala Turuku, Turupepe, Turupe.
I have said it, that what a man can do, a woman can do better. Yes, thank you very much. Somebody was asking me that was the Vice Chancellor a Kegite when he was in school. Where were you then? Okay. Yes, thank you very much. The Vice Chancellor said he had a lot of friends then who were members of Kegite Club, and they were always carried the language of the Vice Chancellor. I never knew the VC could just blend and sing with them like that. I think you will clap for the Vice Chancellor. Unto whom much is given, much is expected. We've come to the end of this program, this year's commemorative program for the 60th anniversary of our university for today. Don't worry, I teach you already. And we would like to call on one of the principal officers who will come forward here to appreciate all of us for taking part, active part in today's proceedings. Ladies and gentlemen, with the kind permission of the Pro-chancellor and Chairman of Council, I call on the Deputy Vice Chancellor Administration, Professor Chris Benga Ajila.
I give all glory and adoration unto the Almighty Father. And I will start by singing this short song. We are grateful, oh Lord. We are grateful. That you have made, and we rejoice in it. We are indeed very grateful for this celebration that we have started. We have started on a very good note, and we do believe that the celebration will end well with us in December in Jesus' name. The 60th anniversary is being witnessed by all of us. We thank the Almighty Father that we are hale and hearty this day. We thank the chairman of the governing board, governing council of the university, Owele Oscar Udoji. We thank you, our chairman, for taking the time to be here with us and for celebrating with us. We started on Sunday, today is Tuesday, and we are moving on. We also want to thank all the members of the council, governing council, the external members, the internal members, the alumni, chairman, president worldwide. We thank you. We thank the principal officers of the university for your contributions and for your support. We thank the organizers of the 60th anniversary. Thank you for your contributions. We thank the Department of Music for the rendition of good music that you have given unto us. We thank everybody. We thank our students all the lecturer staff and students. We thank everyone. Today is a day that we are rejoicing in the Lord. The 60th anniversary has started, and we do pray that we will do all the programs successfully by the grace of God. We thank everybody, and God bless you. Thank you. Great effect. Also, we will have to thank the palm wine drinkers club. So thank you for your support. The dramatic arts, I also thank you. May the Almighty God continue to be with you. Thank you.
Yes, thank you very much. Dr. Agbage, the Vice Chancellor is calling you. On this note, we give glory to God Almighty that since we started in the morning, the Lord has not given the medical doctors the chance to perform their duties in our midst. Oluwashe, thank you very much. Which means nobody falls sick, no emergency, nothing negative happened to our health. Shall we please stand for the Great Fire Anthem, and after that, the National Anthem. Great Ifenio. Thank you very much. Now please, November March tomorrow by the grace of God. And I first have been playing some items downstairs. Let's have a look. Please, we remain standing as the Pro-chancellor leads other members of council to go outside. Soft music as they are departing.